wish that I could spend quality time, or wish that I could have spent quality time with the Vivian. The Vivian. This is a picture of the Vivian. Now this photo, fun fact, normally is framed, and that framed photo is normally sitting on the coffee table in my living room. But the frame broke, so I gotta get a new frame. But the Vivian is, and forever will be, my favorite drag queen of all time. My favorite drag queen of all time. I first fell in love with the Vivian on UK RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 1, and I immediately fell 10 times more head over heels in love with the Vivian on RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 7. You have heard me talk about All-Star 7, I'm sure, at a nauseating rate at this point. Okay, you ready for my second prop? Don't laugh. And there will be no fan clacking in this video because I'm not that skilled, but I brought with me the only fan that I have. And it's this 4th of July gnome fan. Okay. I'm sure that the Vivian would say that I immediately need an upgrade, or at least bedazzle this fan. So at first, my wish was that the Vivian could give me a drag queen makeover. There is a not so small part of me inside, not even deep down, that so very much longs to be a drag queen. And then I thought, no, I want more than that. I want quality time about the Vivian, because although I loved every look that she did, her literal airbrushed makeup, the thing I loved most about her was the person that she portrayed so raw. I'm having a serious talk. So raw, so honest, so real, so confident. At least in drag. I know that Drag Race is a produced and edited reality show. Is this sound even giving? Let's go back to the pineapple. But ultimately, deep down, I would love to have been able to have spent even a day getting to better know the person that had the ability to bring the Vivian to life. I love you, Viv. I will always love you, and the amount of inspiration that you've brought to my life, I wish I could tell you. Okay, are you ready for the second wish? My second wish is to meet Julie Andrews, to thank her. Dame Julie Andrews, to thank her. Julie Andrews is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is Julie Andrews. This is a little golden book biography of Julie Andrews that Bestie gave to me. just been in awe. Actually, can I tell you the one thing that I always think when I watch Mary Poppins, even as a kid, is I wish she didn't leave at the end. I wish she didn't have to go. Now as an adult, I understand maybe why she didn't stay around forever, but I would watch that movie over and over and over again with my aunt. We would do like play pretend Mary Poppins. I love it so much. I love Julie Andrews so much. I've read both of her autobiographies, which I could not recommend more. Julie Andrews is honestly one of the main motivators for me. Like, in her book, she talked about how she went to therapy, and I remember reading that and thinking to myself, if Julie Andrews can go to therapy and have the courage to ask for help, so can I. And I went to therapy after that. I associate Julie Andrews with being forever young, with being timeless, with being so truly talented, gifted, giving, kind. You know what I mean? Like, she has every right to be above everyone, but I just, you don't get that impression from her. I just get the impression that she would be such a kind, gracious, approachable to a degree, because she also super famous and royal, but down to earth, relatable. She is a human being, and that's the thing that I love so much about her. Now, if we're going to be wishing for things, I wish that I could meet Julie Andrews and thank her. I envision this meet and greet happening in the Cinderella suite in Cinderella Castle in Magic Kingdom. I've said that before, final. Which I obviously worked in a bag sound as best as I could. This is my Donald Duck, and technically Daisy Duck lounge fly, but Donald Duck is my favorite Disney character. I've talked about actually probably all three of these people to the point where you're ready to unsubscribe. Or like, you know, like, girl, you need to get out more. But that has been one of my dreams for so long. If nothing else, a dream on this channel. Like, you know how they have the chicken shop with Amelia Diamolama, the chicken shop date. It popped up on my like my recommended page on YouTube that she did one with Elmo. Like, can't you? I can totally envision, totally envision. Maybe this is still Lulu, but I'll argue till the cows come home that you have to have a little bit of delusion when making your dreams come true, right? Can't you totally picture exploring ASMR? Glass Apple explores ASMR with Donald Duck. Can't you picture it? I also picture myself being a character in a movie, a Muppet movie. Specifically, when I think of Muppet's Haunted Mansion, being the bride. You know what I mean? I would love a role where I am romantically involved with Pepe the King Prawn. If you're keeping track, he is me, my brother and sister's favorite Muppet. I also obviously love Kermit. I also watched a lot of Sesame Street growing up, so I feel like between Disney, Sesame Street, and the Muppets, I feel so at home and so safe and so feel like I could interact naturally and organically with a fur character like that. So yeah, that would be one of my dreams, is to work with the Muppets and also to work with a want my dog to live forever and me to live forever, right? We know that. But what are 3 fantasies? 3 magical